Good afternoon, and welcome to Copper Coins Coin Roll Hunt Reveal E270, a 1953S original wrapped roll. How's everybody doing today? What a banging roll that last roll was, huh? Crazy. Let's see, how many did it end up number-wise? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 20 examples of RPM number 8. We'll let a couple people filter in. I'm going to draw the chip. Chip is number 11. We're starting to go up now. 3, 4. So we will start unwrapping this roll. And getting it out to search. The last 53S roll was really good. Dan, welcome. Parvis, welcome to the show. Keep your lookout for a package. I know both of you have packages coming. Should have gotten emails saying that they're on their way. And we're going to get this show rolling, and Sirig is first on the block. All right, let me get my cheat sheets all back to the right spot. All right, 53S has very few double dies. As a matter of fact, there's one, and it's one we just found in the other roll from this. Lots of RPMs, though. Lots of RPMs. So we will get to it. Oh, man. We will look at about the first 10 reverses. This is the ender. Got a little bit of crust on it. Coin number 2 goes to Carl. And that, nope, I thought was, it's got a little mark on the inside, little hit, that when I first saw it, I thought it was an extra loop. Later die state reverse, very late die state reverse, as is quite common for San Francisco minted coin. They used the reverse dies until they basically fell apart. Coin number 3 for Paul. Some decent toning on these coins. Did you get a chance to see the first roll, Parvis? Here we go. Here's a good example of something that would make somebody say that looks like doubling. That is actually just light. The way the light is reflecting off of like a little abrasion right there. Coin number 4 for Mickey. Yeah, it was a really good one. You and Jordan did really well. And this is the same die pair as the first coin of the roll. Tomorrow or Monday, I have a 60D roll. And then the reveal show. Richard, how are you today? Next coin is for Parvis. All right, looks like we might, and this looks like it's one that I've seen already, but I see what I'm looking at. It's right back here, and then right on the inside of this. Let me look through these real quick. It's not one. Not that one, and not that one. So I think it's number 2. Let me look at the top of the S. Yeah, see, this has got a hit on the mint mark, but that could be. Let me look at some of the minor RPMs. Not that one. Well, that is definitely close. So let's see if we can find some markers now. That's not there. Those scratches wouldn't have made it. That would have made it though. Well, that would not be this die. So we'll go back. And look some more. It's definitely not that one. All right, one more page to check. Most of these are big ones, so no, I don't see it, but I'm going to hold it out and look. It might not have enough legs to stand on its own, but we will get it thoroughly looked at. And there's actually two examples of it, so one has got a hit on it where you can't see it, but I can tell by the die markers that it's there. Back to the chat page. Welcome back, Eric. Welcome back. Coin number 7 goes to Sissy. Later die state from die pair we haven't seen yet. Welcome, Dan. Oh, saying hi to the other Eric. Nice die clash right there. Nice die clash right there. See if we got any die clashes on the reverse. Should have one in the C in the end. There is one that's polished off the end. Nothing in the C. Coin number 8 for Dave. This is the first die pair. I can tell by this little bunch of like abrasion or wear. Got some shelves put up for the wife this morning. That made her a little happy, which is a good thing. Next coin is for Jordan. It is for the right person, it's a great thing. The reason I kind of gave up on it was because it got in the way of me doing what I like to do with coins, which was hunt for varieties. I spent all day buying and selling coins and didn't have any time to hunt for coins unless I was lucky. There's a little struck through. No, just a stain. And I like Lincoln Cents, and you know, having a coin shop that is like specializing in just Lincoln Cents wasn't ever going to work. And it really got to the point of buying and selling silver. And I did like it. It was good. All right, this. No? Is that the same one as before? Let me look at that. It ended up getting to the point where all I was doing was basically buying and selling estates, and like, I never had time just to search a roll of coins. And I guess that's my fault. I could have changed the way I did it. And then when it was about, I don't know when the big boost in silver was, where silver went up to like $60 an ounce. And it went from like $4 an ounce to $60 an ounce real fast. And I just decided that I couldn't stomach it. There was a lot of people that were losing all their money. This is the same as the 1 RPM that we found. And I am going to go and say that that's just an anomaly on that one. I don't know. Let me look at that. This has got a ding right in the loop again too. Yep, it's got a ding there. But you can see it right here too. So like right here and then right here still. And it's got that little like chip right there. So I will hold this one out just in case. Otis, welcome. I hunt pretty much OBWs, but I still hunt rolls from the bank, and I look at all my pocket change, and there's a great book if you don't have it, Strike It Rich with Pocket Change. It is written by probably two of the sharpest people when it comes to die varieties. Roger won. Congratulations, Roger. All right. Thanks, Parvis. Giveaway for Roger. E270. He is a good guy. So far, no varieties in this roll. I was really figuring there would be with, I got 2 of one roll and then this roll. When I bought them, there was 3 bank wrapped rolls. And the first roll, the first bank wrapped roll was just stacked. This is the first die pair. Right? Well, that is right about the time that political influence from the United States was starting to get to the point where it couldn't dictate the price of oil. And that's why it always puzzles me when politicians blame each other for the price of oil. They have nothing to do with the price of oil. The price is set somewhere else. It's not even set here. They can manage to lower it a little bit in a short term by releasing government oil. But besides that, there's really nothing they can do because the oil producing countries are pretty much self-sufficient. It's not like they can say we're not going to give you any money. The West Point Quarters, hey, that was a great program. Quarter boxes, I haven't searched much. I haven't searched a quarter box in over 10 years. Now I do search my pocket change quarters and stuff like that. Quarters tend to be a tough search. So do dimes. Yeah, I am thinking that is not going to be enough to list. Oh, the petrodollar has been done for since the 70s. That's why the gas crisis happened in the 70s. Is the United States tried to put their foot down that they were doing this and this and this, and it was just like, we'll just stop selling you oil. You know, back during World War II, those countries weren't self-sufficient. They couldn't support themselves. By the time the 70s came along, they were rich at $3 a barrel. Dimes have some Class 9 double die reverses. That can be okay. Like I say, I'm a Lincoln Cent guy. Different die pair here. So I look, I really, nope, it isn't a different die pair. We've seen this before. I basically look at Lincoln Cents. Like when I go to shows, I'll look at war nickels and I'll look at Mercury dimes. I do look at the silver rosies. I look at half dollars. Oh. But I'm actually looking for specific things when I look at them. I look for RPMs because my main collecting is RPMs. That's what I personally like to collect. So looking through bank boxes, especially pennies for RPMs nowadays, is kind of hard because most of the stuff that has RPMs in it has been filtered out. They're still out there though. I just saw a post, somebody found a 60D RPM number 1. Heavily circulated, but was an easy find. Nickels are fun. I got a soft spot for nickels. There's a lot of people that say nickels are their least favorite denomination. I buy nickels whenever I possibly can. If I see bank wrapped rolls of nickels, I always buy them. Yeah, and it was, like I say, it was legit. There's a lot of people that you see them, they post, I found this bank wrap hunt or roll hunting, and it's usually 90% of the time it's nothing. It's because it's been in a parking lot or something. And I really do feel for those people that do that because the commenters in general, the commenting can get toxic real fast. If the person doesn't get the advice he wants, a lot of them tend to not believe you. Which is too bad. I mean, that's why I don't even comment on Facebook posts. I was moderator in a lot of groups for a long time, and it's just not worth it. Trying to sacrifice my health to help somebody. And they don't accept the answer they get anyways. Ikes are, they can be fun. There was tons of Ike varieties, and a good portion of them got delisted as Master Hub doubles. I like Mercs are pretty, and so are Standing Liberty quarters. I like the Art Deco style of the era. And that's probably why I like the coin so much. I'm not a big Morgan fan. A lot of people think Morgans are the most beautiful. Buffalo nickels are okay. I actually have a soft spot for Benjis. I do like Benjis, but I don't think they're the best design. I think they were a design that was easy to strike. Indigenous Treasures, welcome. That ain't a bad find, Parvis. Yeah, I don't consider that like, even though it technically is a circulating coin, they're beautiful. But when you start getting into the barber stuff to me is just plain. So far, this roll has been a dud, and I really didn't expect it. It just shows you never can expect. There's some machine doubling right there. I expected there to be RPMs in this roll because the last RPM from the same source, or the last roll from the same source, even though it was a different roll, it was rolled at a different time because the paper was different. It was full of RPMs. We'll be starting to update the website again this week. I'm finally able to type a little bit with both hands. That brace is actually helping. As painful as it was the first couple weeks to wear it when I did stuff, it is actually in the long term helping. Wet my whistle here real quick. Next coin is for Dan. My poor little dog is on meds. I think they're finally going to figure out why she keeps getting infections. But man, they gave her some steroids and some antibiotics, and she's whooped. That poor thing. All right, Otis, be careful. Have a great weekend. We'll see you Monday afternoon. You have umbilical hernia, Dan? Coin 33. Oh, bummer. There's not much worse than an umbilical hernia. I know I had one from an injury that they had to cut me from hip to hip. That's not according to the doctor I saw. Like I said, I had one where they cut me from one hip to the other hip. Because I had a car fall on me. And he said the worst one you can get is on the umbilical, at the belly button. He says the surgeries never work. Yeah, I had a full inguinal hernia. and they use that mesh patch, and it don't go nowhere. So when I started getting fat, that part of my waist doesn't move. So it puts a lot of pressure on it and above it. So he was like really concerned and says, you need to lose weight because it's not going to stretch. That stuff don't move. Six 54 PCGS MS66 plus. 54 is a tough date to get above MS66. Not just 54, 53, 52, 51. They're all notorious for having wash spots. They used a sulfur-based planchet wash, which is actually what this is right here. This dot right there is a stain from planchet wash. Well, they can fix that, Dan. That's actually not a terrible surgery. It does I mean, you never can lift anything again, but I think you got heart problems anyway, so you're not probably supposed to be lifting and working anyways. All I know is it was the best thing I did as far as surgery goes, was getting that fixed. Because they put it off for a long time because I was having a bunch of back surgeries done. Coin 39 for Crispy. Value. The best way to do that, Ronald, would be to actually go to eBay and search it and see if any have sold. And if they haven't sold, go to PCGS itself and look at the prices. Then go to Numis Media and look at the prices for that grade. And I would say find a happy medium at that point. If there's none higher, chances are there would be none sold on eBay. So that one might be difficult. But like this 54 and 66 plus, you can find those. I've seen those. 54D 67 plus. That's a tough one to beat. So that would be my recommendation, is first search eBay. Then, here's another one. Search Great Collections. Then go to PCGS and NGC, the value view type things, and get your figures from that. Then go to Numis Media, get their figures, and kind of average them all together. No, they didn't. No down. I don't think they had dawn in the 50s. Everything was ivory, so pure it floats. I said that to my kids once, and they were like, they looked at me like a deer in headlights. They never had heard it before. And heck, I don't even think you can buy ivory bar soap anymore, can you? I haven't seen it in years. But yeah, Ronald, that would be my advice, is to go to multiple sources, get the figures, and kind of generalize from there. the ultimate best way to know what something is worth is to find out what it is sold for. But sometimes you can't do that. Sometimes that's not possible. Boy, you know, uh, right now, cat coins seem to be getting a little artificial boost, even though many dealers don't like the service they offer because they're taking third-party graded coins and sending them in, and they're coming back 2 grades lower. And I'm not sure why that's happening. I do think that the grading companies have changed the way they're grading because he started PCGS and NGC, so you would think he would grade the same. But I did hear he was taking ANA standards into consideration more, stuff like that. I personally have never dealt with any of the CAC stuff. I'm not sure. I do know that people buy the slabs just to have CAC slabs. Right? That's a great job. So you're a surveyor, eh? That's a cool job. Yeah, it could be, Robert. Or Ronald. It definitely could be. Somebody said he doesn't really have much to do with CAC anymore except for a little stake in it, that he's kind of turned the reins over after he got it started. To some guy, Paula knows his name and can say it. I wouldn't dare try saying his name. Well, that depends. I'm not sure. It would depend on what your ambition is. Um, I don't know. I haven't heard anything about it, Dan. You know, she's been busy and I've been busy. So it hasn't happened. It might be when Frosty gets back from Europe on his stream. But one day it'll probably happen. I know I don't have reveals scheduled for tomorrow. The next reveal I have is 5:30 Monday. So if she decides she wants to, that's fine. I probably can. I do have to hang some more pegboard stuff for my wife. And we got a roll that is basically a skunker. Ah, nice. Yep, I am actually at Toledo Blade and Cranberry. So I'm right there. That area is so big and huge now, you wouldn't believe it. Anyways, I want to thank everybody for joining me, and I will probably bump into everybody throughout the weekend through other streams and stuff like that. Appreciate everybody hit that like button on the way out, especially if you enjoyed it. And I will see everybody for this roll. It is a Chase Manhattan Bank 60D large date. Yeah, there's a college there now. There's all sorts of stuff there by 75. I'm about a couple, 2-3 miles from that, but yep, right in that area. But anyways, I want to thank everybody for coming, and I will see everybody. If I don't see you this weekend, I'll see you Monday at 5:30. You guys have a great weekend. Bye.